kick off the boards and away. Great Britain in first place. Mexico are in second place. In third, it's South Korea. 25 meters to go. Into the stretch. Who's going to touch first? It's gold for Mexico. A place on the podium, second, and a silver medal. Great Britain can celebrate tonight. Well, I know there'll be some disappointment shared by many on that performance. Preparations since Beijing, and these athletes now must be ready. Any injuries, any doubts must be shoved clear from their mind. These 8 athletes are so close in ability. As they emerge from the water, we see the early leaders, all 8 athletes very, very close through 25 meters. Not got the rhythm, but maybe that will change with the push at halfway. Strong kick. Great Britain are out in front. Second place is Romania. In third place, it's South Korea. The final part of this wonderful event as the world witnesses Olympic history in the making. Who's going to touch him first? Romania qualify in first place. Great Britain progress in second place. The Netherlands finishing third. It's qualification for South Korea in fourth place. sees the final standings. Fourth place, straight through with that one. London for the semi-finals of the men's table tennis. Today it's South Korea.
Thank you for that, Seth. Well, Excel London is packed to the rafters, and it's a great reception here for our two competitors. Great technique on show with the backhand. There it is, the backhand shot, asking the questions with a backhand. Well, I'm not sure his opponent is enjoying it as much as the crowd are, but he will take the confidence from that point. Well, he was simply just not good enough there, and he's going to lose the point on that one.
Czech Republic to serve. 1-1.
Absolutely fantastic play on court today. The crowd are on their feet with that point one. Well, he did really well there to force his opponent's error. He'll take the point with that.
South Korea to serve. 3-1.
Over the net with a forehand. Playing on the backhand. And he throws in the side spin. Good work for the point, good use of the table.
4-1. Czech Republic to serve. 2-4.
Well, some great technique on display, and the point is quite rightly his after that. Well, he really won't be happy with that. He loses the point there with that play.
To serve. 5-3.
And it's the forehand back over the net. Forehand back across the net. Utilises the side spin. Wow, that backhand, what a joy to watch. The pressure is well and truly on now. Here we go then, serving for the game. Well, we're one game into this match now, so let's take a look at the scoreboard. But he really needs to focus now. Here we go with the first serve of the second game. Well, after all of that, they get the point. Look what it means to them.
0-1.
Crowd starting to get into the game as the rally starts building. Has he got more of that in the locker? Great play from him to win the point. The crowd are really appreciating this now. What great play to win the point with. Well, he really is starting to dominate the match now. Another point won as he extends his lead.
0-4.
Oh, his opponent forced the error. He just wasn't good enough there.
1-4.
Well, that's another point on the board, and it's developing into a good lead here for him.
5-1.
Oh, great to see. He wins the point there with some fantastic approach play. Serving for the match now. It's a crucial point in this.
1.
So that's the end of the game, and of course it's the end of the match, and he takes the victory.
They're all ready to get this event underway. It would be a surprise if this athlete from South Korea finished in the top 3. However, in recent times, there have been big improvements in their form. The athletes take to the blocks. The 25-metre mark approaches into their stroke pattern at 25 metres. Closing in on the top 3 place at the turn. Now it's about rhythm. And it is a good kick that can make all the difference as we approach the final 25 metres. Out in front, South Korea. Great Britain in second place. Romania are in third place into the final 25 metres. One final push for 10 metres. They touch now. Gold for South Korea. Silver for Romania. Great Britain on the podium. Well, that's one of the greatest performances of all time in this event. A superb Olympic record. What a performance. An electric atmosphere as we await another medal ceremony. It was a terrific event, and all 3 of those ladies should be proud of their efforts. Let's pause for a moment then for the national anthem. Let's take a check on the medal table. For the final of the men's table tennis.
Thanks, Seth. Well, what a fantastic atmosphere we have here at Excel London. A great matchup with these 2 competitors.
0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pleased with that. The point's his.
China to serve. 1-1.
Oh, he seemed a long way out of position there. There was just no way he was going to return it. So the rally really starting to take shape. Good movement for the backhand. Both players really starting to build the pressure now on this rally. Brings the backhand shot into play.
South Korea to serve. 2-2.
Great pressure from the other side of the table. He just wasn't up to scratch there. Well, we're all witnessing a fantastic game out there, but he takes the point, and quite rightly. Well, there's definitely no argument there at all. He wins the point with that fantastic play. Oh, well, the questions are coming hard and fast across the net at him. He just doesn't seem to have the answers. Testing his opponent with a smash there. No speed lost on the ball there with the backhand. That's a point lost, and he's got to be careful. He doesn't want this game to slip away from him. This is where it really counts. Serving for the game now.
To serve. 6-4.
So the rally's starting to take shape. Pressure's really building. His opponent's error forced, and he'll take the point for that.
5.
Well, that's game one complete now. And is it going to be a straight 2-0 victory ahead of us? He just couldn't handle it there. He needs to really focus more now. Well, his opponent was just simply too good for him there, and he'll lose the point.
2-0.
Looking to force the errors. Backhand across the net. Really can't afford to lose any focus now with this rally. Well, that ball straight down the line will cost him a point. He's got to learn how to cover those. Rally starting to build. Precision play with the backhand. Keeping that ball alive on the table. Great rally. Using his backhand shot. Just places the ball with the backhand.
South Korea to serve. 1-3.
Well, he really is making great use of the table there. He wins the point with a shot down the line. Well, some great play out there on the table. He takes the point, and I'm sure he takes a lot of confidence from that as well. This rally really starting to take shape now. Backhand to keep the rally going. Fantastic backhand. That backhand will test his opponent. Oh, that backhand, what a joy to watch. Keeps the ball alive with the backhand. Brings the backhand shot into play. Fantastic rally kept alive with that backhand. Well, forces his opponent's error there. He quite rightly takes the point for that. Oof, point lost there. He just couldn't return it successfully.
4-4.
Well, he's really got the crowd on side now. He wins that point. Can he keep it going? Differences are just starting to show, and he's building up a small lead now.
China to serve. 4-6.
Rally starting to build. Frustration starting to show there. He just couldn't return that shot down the line.
Game point. 5-6.
So the rally really starting to take shape. Both players really matching each other now with this rally. Oh, he loses the point. He just simply wasn't good enough there.
Korea to serve. 6-6.
Oh, beautiful technique with the backhand there. Good movement for the backhand. He's showing weakness in the backhand there. Struck that beautifully on the backhand side. Down low on his knees, reaches for the forehand.
Game point. China to serve. 6-7. South Korea to serve. 7-7.
Flies across the net with that forehand. Forehand keeps the rally going. Can he take advantage of game point now with this serve?
7-8.
Well, he really has clawed his way back into this match to take it to a third and final game. It's 1-all.
0-0.
Well, he'll know it. It's crucial to start with a good serve now in the final game. Setting the court alive with their play. Absolutely deserve that point. Good, solid play to take the point there. Can he build on it now?
0-2.
Crowd starting to get into the game as the rally starts building. Oh, that mistake could cost him. It could cost him big. This rally really starting to take shape now. Backhand to keep the rally going.
South Korea to serve. 2-2.
The crowd go wild and they respond. What a point won.
2.
Well, that's another point on the board for him, but it's still only a small lead.
2-4.
Looking to force the errors. Fantastic rally kept alive with that backhand. Plays the forehand there. Backhand across the net. Great work to take the point. Now what can they do from here?
2-5.
So the rally's starting to take shape, using his backhand shot. Awesome defence from both players with this rally, playing on the backhand.
South Korea to serve. 5-3.
Rally starting to build.
5-4.
Precision play with the backhand. Well, it's another point won for him, but the lead isn't that significant. It's still all to play for.
China to serve. 4-6.
Rally starting to build. Well, that match really did have us all on the edge of our seats. It could have gone either way in the end, but he takes the victory, 2-1. Well, thanks very much for joining me, Alison Kirbishley. Over to Seth Bennett now, who will wrap up all the results from today's event.
Well, this is the crowning glory as now the athletes take to the podium. Superb performance. Everybody in this building really appreciates how hard they've worked to become the Olympic champion and take home a medal from London 2012. And I'm sure the emotions are going to be high on the... ...2012 Aquatic Centre here in Stratford. This is the gateway to the Olympic Park, built specifically for these games. Looking for a solid effort here. Oh dear. Here's the replay. Well, where do you start with that dive? Not the best, I'm afraid to say, and the judges will score it with that in mind. Well, this is quite hard, not the most difficult. Well, not bad, not bad. Here's the replay. Well, I'm fairly sure that attempt won't bring this athlete right back into the top echelon, but it's now down to the judges. An average dive for me, though. More than satisfactory, that dive. Here's the replay. This is a really good dive. Well, what about the judges? What's their view on all of this? Well, this athlete has to choose a big dive to stand any chance of qualifying for the final. The start was good, but the end was poor. Let's check on the replay. Let's see how the judges rated it. Well, for whatever reason, this athlete isn't getting it right today and needs to improve in their next dive if that's going to happen. Here's round number 5. Well, not bad. Here's the replay. Well, there's no doubts that that was a good dive, not quite in the excellent category at this point, but should score well here. What kind of dive will he select here? How brave is he feeling at this point? Well, he likes that performance, and quite rightly so. Let's take a look at that replay. Well, here are the scores. Not a disaster at all, but nowhere near what this athlete hoped for, and that's why he looks dejected. To the Royal Artillery Barracks here on the edge of Woolwich. This is the first event of the day. Round 1, 8 seconds, seems like an eternity to hit 5 targets. Nice shooting that round. Well, let's take a check on the results at the end of round 1. Round 2, 6 seconds for the 5 targets. Average stuff from South Korea, I'm afraid to say. That's very mediocre. Round 3.
Attention.
Here we go. Well, not the best shooting in round number 3. Top 3 at this stage of the competition is right where the athletes want to be. For qualification, imperative that you do remain at the top end of the leaderboard. Pressure mounting here, round 4. Looking at the scoreboard, and a third position placing after that round is good news for this athlete. Well, in round number 5, this gets really tough as the scoring rings tighten. Well, I'm not sure how much of a part that nerves are playing in this performance so far, but certainly the accuracy needs to be improved. Here we are in the 6th round, 5 targets, 4 seconds. Can't make a mistake here in the final round. The fans have applauded, but I think he knows he's missed out here. This is the place that's waiting for success. The next event is the 400 metres. It's hard to hear yourself think with this noise. They're off. This athlete really seems to be struggling to me, approaching full pace. Showing great technique. Good strength as well. Into the second half of the race here. Leading is South Korea. Entering the home straight, a quarter of the race still to go. This is a terrific race. Final stages, now into the closing stages. Slovakia qualify in first place. Second place in qualifying, it's South Korea. Finishing in third, it's France. This athlete's happy with that performance. Qualification for the final was the aim, and that's exactly what they've delivered. Artillery Barracks, the next event is the men's 25 metres rapid fire pistol. Here we go, hopes high then as the first round of the men's 25 metre rapid fire is ready to go. Oh, that's magnificent, good shooting. Round 2 then. That'll keep him in the mix in the final round. So round 3, 6 seconds to hit these targets. Hits the target nicely in round 3. Round 4, 4 seconds, 5 targets. This is where the pressure mounts. Well, the crowd will react to that quite rightly. It was round 5 then, 5 targets, 4 seconds to hit them. Well, that wasn't too bad. Well, in the top 3 after that last round, third place is a good position to be in. This is the 6th and final round. Well, I think he's quite happy with that performance. Well, this athlete celebrates, and understandably so, a really good performance, though not able to take that vital gold medal. Well, it's time now to crown the Olympic champion. The flags fly high, as now we'll pause for a moment to reflect on a terrific performance. Let's have a look at the overall medal tally. Stadium built specifically for these games. This really is the jewel of the crown. Absolutely sold out. What a venue this is. Well, this really has been a struggle so far. Needs to up the ante sometime soon. Early leaders already making their presence felt through the first 100 metres. Needs to use the strength. Now they approach the second half of the race. First place is with Slovakia. Japan in second place. Great Britain in third. 100 metres still to go and the big sprint required. Approaching the end of this race. All the effort into the final stages. Heading towards the line here. A gold medal for Slovakia. Hold the back pages. There's a new story to write. Great Britain comes second and takes silver. Third place goes to France. Well, let's have another look at that race, and it certainly shows some of the shortcomings of this athlete. Not really in rhythm and nowhere near the...
É isso aí, pessoal.